All right, so we would be really missing something to discuss databases without getting into CRM in a little bit more detail. Customer relationship management. And the book I used for my database class refers to sort of the old days of retail when every neighborhood had a grocery store where they could go and get pretty much anything they needed on a regular basis for their household, food, cleaning supplies. Little Bobby here is going to get his candy. And the fact that the person who ran and usually owned that neighborhood store tended to know quite a lot about the people who shop there, the families who shop there. You knew what kind of meat they liked and what kind of cut and the fish they liked, what they bought in terms of coffee or tea or cleaning supplies. He knew when there was a new addition to the family because he's got some formula or baby bottles or something like that that he's selling. So there's a very close and knowing relationship between the old corner grocer and his or her customers. And the old corner grocer is getting things in specially for the customer, tailoring things just for her wants and needs, her family's wants and needs. And after telling you that nice warm story, we're going to human story. Of course, the issue is now that, there's still some local grocery stores. And if you live in Manhattan, there's a local deli I'll bet you go to for maybe if not all your groceries, at least some of your, milk and eggs and, bar of candy or whatever. Anyway, and they know quite a bit about you. But the point is that retail these days, everything has to be to scale. Everything has been going in the direction of larger and bigger and serving bigger and bigger areas. And the retailers are national brands now, for the most part. And the biggest one is Walmart in terms of actual retail, physical retail space. There's Trader Joe's, and there's Costco, and there's Sephora, and there's retailers that specialize in certain kinds of things. But they're mostly national, or maybe very big regional players in the case of some grocery stores. And of course, Amazon is the giant that's been disrupting the whole thing. So how does a local Walmart? They don't know individual people. They're run on a national basis. They're tracking their database, by the way, of inventory very carefully. They know from the purchases that go through the store and what they send the store, what they need to order more of. And all this happens automatically. They don't know who's buying it or why, or that's if they only stock this type of thing rather than that type of thing. They do better. They, I'm sure, have some regional differences in food products and things like that. Southern part of the country may have a lot of food items that, California stores don't have. I don't know. But anyway, we'll just think about Amazon for a minute, because by going online and not in a physical retail shop, Amazon does know what each individual person buys and what they like to buy and what they look at and what they think about. And it's able to make a lot of the same assumptions that the old corner grocer made. They can tell when there's a new baby in the house, or maybe when a grandma moves in, based on things that are ordered by the consumer. They can tell when you move, right? as the shipping address will change. But there was this thing between the person who shopped in the old corner grocer and the proprietor, which was like a trust. I mean, you knew that if you bought something, it was going to be right. If there was a problem, you could take it back, but there usually wasn't a problem. So there was a trust. And that's what we use databases for. That's why we analyze databases. That's why we track purchases and transactions for people. We're trying to have a knowledge of the customer and their needs and wants almost before they know what they want, so that the retailer can be helpful and sell the right things and fix a problem if there's a problem, and so that there is, even though there's no face and warm smile when you shop from anyone at Amazon, you're still feeling a sense of security. So, so we're trying to do with database marketing what the corner grocer did in his small neighborhood. We're trying to do it nationally. So, and that's customer relationship management. Okay, it's building trust over the customer's lifetime of being a loyal customer relationship management. So what do customers want from the retailer? They want recognition. They want service, right? They want convenience. They want helpfulness. They want information, identification. So I have little pictures for each one of those things. Thumbs up for recognition. And there's the service, and there's convenience, the easy button. There's little helpfulness, little kitties. There's information and identification. Okay, so let's show some examples of people who do CRM. Okay, so we're going to look at two websites. One is for 800flowers.com and the other is for Avis. And we're going to poke around and look at their loyalty programs, at their CRM programs. First, let's go to 1-800flowers.com. One reason I use this site a lot is that I used to work here. I actually ran marketing here quite some time ago. Okay, so, well, it's a nice site. This company has been doing retail online since the mid-90s. They were an early customer of AOL.com. When AOL was the most powerful online company at one point, folks, believe it or not. They were like Google or Facebook is today. But 800 Flowers has bought a lot of companies. They bought Harry and David. They had all kinds of choices here of places to go. If you want to get steak, you can get fruit, candy. It's not just flowers. So if you want to shop by product type, you can do that. You can also shop by occasion. Okay, all kinds of different. You can shop more specifically down here, flowers, plants, etc. Sign in my orders. Okay, a lot of helpful things here. Okay, find a gift now. They want to help you. Where's it going? What's the occasion? They're going to help you be thoughtful. And that's a nice thing, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm looking here somewhere, and I haven't been on the site, so I haven't been there. Celebrations Passport for 1 year across our brands. Let's take a look at this. Okay,